Hey everybody, it's Respiratory Flux, call me Flux for short, or whatever you want to call me. And in the last episode, we got to the end of the Pure Land here and got to the Mana Tree, which blew up and then told us it was our mother. We had a good time. And then we didn't. And then we did again, because now we have our sword powered up, which... Nope, still no new spells on mana, just sword reaches maximum power, apparently. Don't know exactly what that means, but... we don't really have any choice but to fly out of here and... move on. Our next destination is technically the Mana Fortress. Technically. I'm gonna go elsewhere, and we need to do some preparation. Hopefully not Preparation H, but you know what I meant. And I think as far as... Hold on. Yeah, they both have full magic. We need to restock on Fairy Walnuts in particular. I don't think I used any other healing items. I just didn't need to. And we also have a bunch of orbs to turn in with Watts. Some climb, huh? And we also have a ton of money compared to where we were before. So we can now, like, upgrade some of these. Don't know if I need to upgrade all of them all the way. Griffin Claws, Elf's Harpoon, Dragon Dart, Frizz Bar, wow, Shuriken, Bow, Doom Bow. In particular, the Werebuster Axe needs upgraded. Great Axe. And the Giga Sword, I want to check something before I do that. And this is gonna seem silly. Yeah, this one, Energy Orb 7 of 8. I want to see if that changes when we forge it into the sword. Or if it's actually that we had 7 orbs in our possession. Dragon Buster. That might have been nice to have before now, but... Oh, yep, Energy Orb 8 of 8. Effective against dragons. Poisons enemies. Effective against plants, fish. Right, effective against dragons. What I'm thinking is that this is how many energy orbs we've fused in and how many we have. So that doesn't necessarily mean we have all the orbs for any given weapon. Like, I'm missing, compared to the others, I'm missing one for the axe and the glove. Which means Jonas might be switching weapons. Let me check my... This point, it's almost probably going to be a preparation episode. There's maybe not going to be as much story progress. Let me check the relative damage output on all of our weapons. Dragon Buster, 119. Dragon Lance, 121. Great Axe, 113. 114 on the Nimbus Chain. 119 on the Doom Bow. 114 on the Shuriken. 114 on the Dragon Dart. 105 on the Griffin Claws. Yeah. So... it might almost be best and have Jonas switch his, because she has the greatest weapon already of ours equipped to herself. So Jonas, of the weapons that are available now, the best one for you to switch to would definitely be the bow. I don't know how good his skill with the bow is, but we'll run with that. Next, I want to go into here and I need to buy more fairy walnuts. because we used 2 of those, and yeah. And now, I do want to grind up my magic skills a little bit more. And that's gonna be annoying because it's just gonna involve using my magic over and over again. And probably just facing low-level enemies doing it. But there are a few things I want to check. Like, I get the feeling that we missed some orbs along the way. And I don't know if I want to scour the entire world for them because there's so much, and just figuring out where we missed half of them is probably going to be an adventure in and of itself.
Especially if some of them were missed in places that are now sealed off for us forever. But there's one place that I do think I could have explored more thoroughly, and that's this cave back behind Matango, where the enemies are basically pushovers, but... Oh, I want to do Jonas's magic. I'm gonna try and upgrade some of his magic on these enemies. I don't need to do the full exploder on them. I can save some MP so I can get more uses out of things on here. But no, I think there's a few places in this cave that I did not explore as thoroughly as I would have liked to. And while I don't have any other ideas as far as where I have been lacking my exploration beyond this place, I do want to take care of this one while I'm just going around doing stuff, because wow, that enemy being weak to fire is no joke. But Zelda, you can just not do that. Do that, and she's unconscious, so that's gonna be a heck of a time waiting for her to wake back up. But I can also do my... What is it? The candy won't fit. I can also have Jonas do his whole magic absorb thing a bit, and that should help with getting more uses out of things. But I know there are some cave things in here that I missed going into. Zelda's weapon skill up, spear reaches level 8. Nice. Now, because... Okay, those cannot be chopped. But the axe is probably... It's not going to help me leveling myself up with the axe. And also, I need to remember, hey, don't attack the enemies with physical attacks, because we are trying to level up our magic spells. And I can do this part of the grinding on screen, but if I ever just do pure grinding without any other goal to where I'm going in mind and it's just repetitive nonsense, I will do that between episodes. But if it's something like this where I'm actually having a destination in mind and I can do some grinding while I'm there to save me time in that stretch, then I can show that, and I can actually try and just sort of chill and talk to people. Like, that's a novel idea, isn't it? Really? Sir? You're just gonna be all like a Mr. Owl on me and be doing that nonsense. Okay, sir. Sir, you're not even gonna fit in my wallet. Sprite placements. Yes, but no. Why is the medical herb in the chests that run away from you? You'd think that the chests that run away from you would have more expensive, more good rewards. Medical herbs are a maximum of 20 GP. And if you find them, if there is a place somewhere to find them for more expensive than that, that is a bigger ripoff than the Magikarp salesman in Pokemon. But, yeah. Trying to navigate, because some of these places require, like, different weapons to navigate. I'm trying to think. Sword and axe cut bushes. Axe cuts certain stalagmites. The whip can cross gaps. Is there anything else to that? Okay, Jonas, you do this. And I think the water thugs... I don't know if the water thugs have decent, like, draws from magic absorb or not. I know some enemies have better ones than others. And some enemies reflect that magic absorb into a drain. Like, the ghost enemies that I noticed in the, whatchamacallit place in the Pure Land. Where... Like, in the Pure Land, where they were draining my magic. Okay, sir. Okay, Jonas, you got to drain some magic out of that kimono bird. Hit it with a fireball, sir. I hate it when it just randomly doesn't go off. The spell doesn't go off. Now, granted, it's not that awful because it does, at least. Okay, and this. There was that there, and I don't think I ever got to go up, and I don't think I ever went down here. What the heck? What is this place? This is weird. Can I use the axe some? Yeah, I can clear this away with the axe. But I don't think that does anything. What? Why is it playing the underground places music? You know what? Okay, I'm a little bit confused. Maybe that was something I missed out on. Maybe this is all just a wild goose chase that's gonna show some grinding on an episode because I'm stupid. But I don't know. My inner completionist Completionist is not particularly happy that it doesn't look like I'm going to be getting 100% even though this is a blind LP and I have not been having a ton of viewers to give me feedback and such on. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm misremembering things. I remembered that particular place, but I don't remember if that's where I missed something or not. But I do get the feeling that I'm missing something somewhere in this cave. Why I'm going back and doing this now? I don't know. I've been thinking it for a while, so it's kind of dumb that this is just when I decided to do this. But yeah. I might as well just sort of try and talk a bit while Jonas here lays the smackdown on these bird enemies, but not always in ways that I want him to. Jonas, you burned that Alpha Crisp. I don't even want that thing to survive. Jonas is confused. He might hurt himself in confusion. I don't know. Yeah, speaking of hurting himself in confusion, I've been playing Pokemon Moon version. It just came out. Not to make this all topical and timely and all that such, but it just came out. Ooh, Jonas' magic skill up with Salamando, so I can now, pick a different blah. I don't use Shade all that often, but I can level him up. Because, sure, why not? Okay, that's where Crystal Orb was. And I did this, and something opened up elsewhere. Probably in that middle place. Or the ability to get down here opened up. Okay, Shade, Komodo Bird. There's Nemesis Owl behind him, I believe, as well, then I can do that. Yeah, my point about confusion. Is it just me, or in the Generation 7, like in the new Pokemon games that just came out, is confusion, like, really badly nerfed? Because early on in the game, I got confused a lot by my opponents. And I never once had the game tell me that I hurt myself in confusion. The game always just... Okay, now suddenly this music is playing again. But the game always just said I hit the opponent, and one time I snapped out of confusion within, like, a turn of getting confused. So that's a little bit... That's a little bit strange. Jonas' weapon skill up, arrow reaches level 1. Well, okay. Okay, so now we've got the place where we fought the snake. Okay, so here's where that is. But that still doesn't tell me much about where the rest of all this is, because I'm pretty sure that there were places I saw that I could have been going, theoretically, that there was no way to get to. Was I wasting my time all this time? It's quite possible. I just felt like that was one area where I was not really... Okay, so because of that, I have to make my way back out. Drain some MP from this Komodo Bird, because I think that's an enemy that's got some good MP to drain from. Yeah. And then, if I can have these spells go off without things getting killed by regular physical attacks, that would be nice. Now I have to make my way back out of this place, and I don't think there's anything I've overlooked now. I thought there was something I'd overlooked when I ended the episode where I recorded this, but I don't know if I think that anymore. Really. But yeah, no. Confusion in this game, a lot more annoying than confusion in Sun and Moon. At least in my opinion. Maybe I'm just not paying attention to things, and maybe I just got really ridiculously lucky. But I feel like they severely nerfed how often you hit yourself in confusion in that game. Okay, see now, there is a place that I think I need to go. Like, I don't know if that's some place I've been already that I'm just forgetting. But I don't think it is. There must be something to that staircase. Yeah, if I go here, it just leads to this crystal orb. And I can cast Dark Force on more pebblers because they look like cheap Sonic the Hedgehog ripoffs. What is this? This game came out in 1993. Did Sonic the Hedgehog exist at that point? I can't remember. I feel like early 90s was about the same time Sonic was becoming, like, a thing. So maybe that was based off of him. Maybe it was the other way around if this came out before the Sonic games did. It could just be a coincidence. I don't think it is. But yeah. I'm exhausting my abilities to go different routes. Really. I mean, at least it still got the spell off, but that's a little bit annoying when that happens. Also, the music changing so quickly in these places is a bit confusing, odd, bizarre, to say the least. Stop casting silence on me. Silence is weird because I don't see it. It's annoying. Like I just said it was more annoying and such in this game than in Pokemon Sun and Moon. But I don't see confusion ever actually do anything in this game. It just seems like it makes enemies go like weird directions that they don't mean to. But I don't see it ever actually hampering their ability to slaughter you in battle. Oh, maybe this is that staircase I was seeing before. Or one of these. This place is so confusing. And I'm just spamming all of my magic. And next time I see a Komodo Bird, I'm gonna drain magic from it with Luna, because that'll be my best way of going about things. I feel like this whole episode was a bunch of nothing. A whole bunch of nothing and a wild goose chase in order to try and get something that I didn't properly know where things are. I'm starting to feel like I can properly look at a guide and not get things spoiled regarding where to look for things. Nothing beyond that. Okay. I can magic absorb from you. But, okay, the water thugs aren't honestly that big of a source of magic. But, yeah. You blocked that arrow with your, or that pitchfork with your own arrow. That is actually pretty skilled there, Jonas. Yeah, I am just kind of spamming these spells just to kind of grind. And you can kind of see from this how I have been grinding in my spare time, so to speak. Like, it's basically just like this in different places. Oh, Jonas, you have a much better opportunity to do this now. Drain some magic. Yeah, and now you're at full. And Dark Force. Okay, he was down, so that didn't count. What the heck? The animation for that got cancelled for some reason. Game? I don't know how to say this, but this game is glitching out a little bit in some odd ways right now. Do this guy first. I don't know how to make this more interesting. I'm just sort of talking. But yeah. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna meet you back at the entrance of the cave at this point, because... Or, better yet, I'll meet you back at... You know what, we're close enough already at this point that... I could probably just go, like normal. And we'll be out of here with barely any point to cutting away, so... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Jonas' magic skill up, so I don't have to spam Evil Gate. Or, no, that's Dark Force. Evil Gate is a really expensive one that doesn't seem to do as much. Which... I get that it's probably a situational thing, it's either like a one-hit kill or minor damage. But, I really do feel like I should be leveling up Dryad first. And it's probably also one that's relatively high leveled right now. Because that's one that I tend to use in boss fights whenever... That's one I was tending to use a bit in boss fights, because sometimes Fireball, it wasn't weak to that, so I just... Or Exploder. So I just kind of did first, because as the last kind of magic, I felt like it would do default more damage, even on, like, enemies that are not specifically weak to it. In fact, I don't know if there are any enemies that specifically fear Dryad. There might be. Ooh, my nose itches. But yeah, it makes things go... It makes your magic drain a bit faster, but... Because you're using 4 MP on this as opposed to 2 MP on the other two that I was grinding a bit in this cave. I don't know. I feel like this might not be the most interesting episode, but it's kind of a calm before the storm type deal. And... Yeah, this is just kind of my way of saying, hey, I'm probably gonna grind up my magic all to like level 7 before the next episode. And... Is there something in this forest area? Because I feel like I didn't explore this forest area a lot either. Okay. This is all pointless. And you know what? I'm gonna just keep going, because I'm going to bet that most of this episode I've been going at speed up. So, if I'm... Okay. I'm probably going to be speeding this all up, like, really ridiculously fast. So, I have some time to keep going still. Like, if I speed this up to almost twice as fast, it's going to be like about 15 minutes right now, so I still have a little bit where I can go and do that a little bit better. But this forest area leading into Matango, this particular part of the forest, I feel like is another place where I definitely could have been a little bit more thorough with where I looked. Maybe? I don't know. This place is not that memorable about where anything is, so it'd be easy to hide something here and just completely miss it, even if it wasn't meant to be all that cleverly hidden. Really? Jonas, this is just out of spite at this point. But I'm gonna have you murder that owl's face off. And, yeah. How many exits to this screen are there? Really? Again, at least the spell went off. There's that exit to the screen, which I believe is this a cannon? Yes, this is the cannon. Which we don't have to use anymore because we have a freaking dragon to fly on instead. And the dragon is free. So this exit must be the only other exit other than the cave. Must be how we got to that screen. So I'm gonna just be as thorough as I can and try and find any and all possible exits on these screens. I'm gonna just do that. There's one. And if it doesn't lead back to where I'm originally coming from in this area, then I will probably... Okay, we are just killing enemies before they even get a chance to be alive. Yeah, no, this is just... Yeah, as far as I can tell, this is the only exit on the screen. And I think this just leads us back to the place near the Wind Palace. Which, the Wind Palace is probably where I'm going to be going to hub my grinding efforts, because the Water Palace doesn't have free heals anymore. She might have gotten out by now, but I don't think so. Sleep Power level 2. Really? But no. So I feel like with the... Okay, you know what? I am gonna have to end this off fairly soon, because even with the whole thing where I was saying if I speed it up to twice speed, it's gonna be around 15 minutes. But there's still some stuff that I did not speed up at the beginning of the episode that is like, I'm only gonna start speeding things up once it gets to the point where I am at the... Oh, the whatchamacallit, the going into that cave behind Matango, where we found our dragon friend place. So, yeah, I think we pretty much exhausted the stuff going on that we can do in this part of the world. So, and admittedly, there's not really all that much going on. Candy won't fit. If anybody is actually willing to help me, like, figure out where some of these orbs that I've missed are, I wouldn't mind knowing. It's just, I don't... You know, I feel like I can look up, like, the orb locations on...
a guide and not spoil anything at this point. At this point, I'm just gonna head in and end the episode. So, while I'm making my way to the Wind Palace, I will do my outro. This has been Somnios Patroy Flux, and next time I will have finished doing some grinding. I'll probably go and find where the orbs I need are, and once I have basically everything I can do leading into the final showdown. Okay, honestly, I know this is blind, and I know it's probably kind of a spoiler, but I want to look up basically everything I can do before... I want to look up everything I can do before going into the Mana Fortress. So, in the next episode, we will do that. Respond, vibrate, feedback, resonate, comments below, tell me how I did. Tell me if you're upset that I'm looking things up in a blind LP. I think at this point, I can tell I'm going into the end game, and I want to know what kind of side stuff I can do, because I am curious as to what I've missed. So, that's my explanation and my excuse, everything. If you don't like it, well, I'm sorry. I'm going to try to not spoil anything that happens beyond the Mana Fortress. And next time, we'll finish everything else up and maybe go into the Mana Fortress. See you then.